Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to introduce you to a new little series on my channel. Once a month we will look together through some coloring books of either artists or publishers that are less popular or maybe less known or maybe just underappreciated. I do not profess to discover new artists, and some of them might have been around for a while. I just want to shine a little spotlight on them. You might have some of those books, and maybe this little series will remind you of them and you will want to color in them again, which is great, right? We all need that. If you don't like the books, hopefully this video will also help you to make a decision to cross them off your shopping list. This intro will appear at the beginning of all videos in this series, and remember, we all have different preferences, and that's wonderful. That's what makes the world more interesting. So let's have a look. Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Qissy Art. So I've got two books that I wanted to show you. Some of you might know, I hope some of you might know Qissy Art. She's not by any means an unknown artist. She's quite established. She's got a thriving Instagram account and Etsy shop. So I'm hoping that many of you will have seen her illustrations, which are wonderful. But I wanted to show you a little bit more because not so long ago there is a new book that has been released by Qissy Art, and I wanted to take the opportunity to show you the book as well. Now, out of the three books that Qissy Art has out, I've got two. What I don't have is the first book released, which is Blackpink. This is portraits of the K-pop band. I don't have that one, but you should see the couple of images with very beautiful illustrations, examples shown on the screen right now. And I wanted to show you, first of all, the second book that Qissy Art released, which was Female Beauty Around the World. That was released in December 2020. Now, I have this book in Coloring Heaven collection. So I don't have the Amazon printed book, but I have the same images in here. So I will show you the images from the Coloring Heaven. But you can buy the book on Amazon. It will be Amazon printed paper, or you can buy it digitally on Qissy Art, in Qissy Art Etsy shop, and print it on the paper you like. So I'll tell you a little bit more about this artist while we're looking at the wonderful, beautiful portraits that she has drawn. So that one is from Australia. But what I wanted to tell you is that Qissy Art was born in Italy and later on moved to UK. So she is UK based. It's beautiful, isn't it? She works in architecture, but always loved drawing. So we have now a second artist that has a background in architecture and became also illustrator. I believe Qissy Art still works in architecture, but also obviously is a drawing. She's drawing illustrations and publishing her coloring books. So last month we spoke about Elvira Pawlikowska, who also has a background in architecture. So that's very interesting. Oh, this is wonderful. Can you see that little leaves on her face? Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Qissy Art also had a break in drawing and came back to it during the COVID pandemic in 2020, and has not stopped drawing since, as far as I can say. This is one of my favorite illustrations. I think it's stunning. It's amazing. I think this is one is my favorite from the entire book, but the whole book is beautiful. So yeah, inspiration for drawings, as you can probably as well tell, comes from nature and everything that surrounds the artist, and she enjoys the most drawing female faces. Again, you probably can tell there's a lot of, obviously, there's a portraits, mostly portraits. Oh, look at this one, so pretty. This one's beautiful. Those are stunning portraits. If you like coloring portraits and you haven't checked Qissy Art yet, you should definitely do that. Look at that. So pretty. That's beautiful with the mask. Oh, that's lovely too. Oh, look at that. That'd be great for Halloween, isn't it? And this I really like, because that would be such a interesting thing, is to just color it as a see-through veil. Obviously that's how it's kind of meant, but yeah, definitely a challenge, but the effect I think would be great. Oh, this is beautiful as well. And this one, South Korea. Oh, it's wonderful. I really like this one as well. It represents Thailand. I love the whole composition, and yeah, so nice. Turkmenistan, beautiful as well. USA, that's a really fun illustration as well. This one's so pretty. Yeah, so that's the images from Women of the World, and you can buy, I'm not sure actually if this issue is still available on a Coloring Heaven website, but if it is, then you can buy that, or you can buy the book Amazon printed on Amazon website. He has all the images, and also you can buy the book on Etsy. All the links as usual will be in a description box below. Also to Instagram, to Qissy Art's Instagram, because I think you yeah, there are so many great illustrations there. And the new little book is this one, Enchanted Fantasy Girls, and that little pocket book was released in February 2023, so that's very recent as I'm filming, of course. So this is little book. It's, I'll show you tell you the dimensions. So it's 5 inches by 6.5, or in centimeters that will be 13 by 16, almost, well, 17, almost 17. It's almost 13 by almost 17. So yeah, so this is a little book, but has 20 images in it. Now, lines are very delicate, so I'm hoping that you will be able to see well. It's a very delicate line art in this particular one. And this book contains mermaids, fairies, and all kind of enchanted magical beings. So it's more kind of on the whimsical side, but very pretty. I really like this one. So cool. Oh, this is beautiful. Really like this one too. I mean, I like them all because they're very pretty. Obviously, there's a few favorites here. Oh, this is very Art Nouveau kind of style, which is wonderful as well. It's very pretty. Oh, it's a fairy with a baby fairy. It's a baby fairy. How cute. Look, it's got little wings. Oh, that's the cutest. Oh, this is very interesting because you've got like almost like a kind of cracked line through it with like a shard of perhaps almost like a glass or something, and you've got two sides almost to the image. Very interesting. I really like this one, and this one is beautiful too. So this book has, it's listed as having 20 illustrations plus 2 extras, so there should be 22. So that's a lot of illustrations for such a little book. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at this one. Amazing. Oh, I feel like this is half of that portrait that was so interesting. Now I can't find it, of course. Oh, here. See, I think that's the whole person. And that's the other half. Very interesting. And that's the end, and you can see the other covers of the other 2 books. This is the cover, the book that is on Amazon. There is also in Etsy shop, you can also, of course, like I said, you can buy all the digital copies of all the books, including this one. And also you can buy single images. So on the screen now you should see some examples of the beautiful, stunning portraits that are, well, currently as I'm filming, are available on Qissy Art's in Qissy Art's shop. I'm hoping that maybe once there is kind of more of them, around 20, because the books, her books seem to have 20 or 22 images, maybe there will be another book, and if there is, I will definitely buy. If not, I will buy eventually some images, and I will make my own book because they're so pretty. I would love to have a book. I will keep an eye on any new coloring books releases from Qissy Art, of course, and I will update you on this channel as soon as I know that anything new, any new book has been released. So I hope that you enjoyed this little video, and I also hope that you enjoyed the series. So that is part 4 of the In Focus series, and yeah, let me know whether you enjoy this series and should it continue, and maybe you have some suggestion of who should be featured next. I've got actually I've got quite a few names for the next well, probably almost till the end of the year. I had it pretty much planned, but open to new suggestions. Of course, I don't know all the artists, so if you think that somebody is worth featuring that is either not well, unknown, probably there are not so many that are unknown, but underappreciated or less known, or people colored less in their books, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, that was work by Qissy Art, and I will see you shortly. Bye.